Jesus! Nope, just me.
Hi, welcome back to Katie Can't Read. I'm Katie, I can read, and as you see by the title, we are entering a new vlog series. This is not just a one-off vlog. This is going to be a whole series. I don't know how many vlogs it's going to end up being. I didn't math it out, but this is the beginning. I am going to read all of the Shadowhunter books for the very first time. Okay, so essentially, I've done a lot of research on how to best attack this monstrous project. And the method I have decided on is attacking it in trilogies. So I will be attacking this 22-ish book world in 3 book sections. And I will be splitting up the mortal instruments and putting the infernal devices in between, because that's what people have said I could do and that I should do. So we're doing that. That's what we're doing. So today in this vlog, we'll be reading City of Bones, City of Ashes, and City of Glass. And I am nervous. I am excited. I'm a lot of things. I am excited because I don't know how this is gonna go. You know, like that's what I'm excited for. All right. Welcome to my journey into Shadowhunter land. We are going to fully convert to Shadowhunter season. It's Shadowhunter summer, baby. Hot Shadowhunter girl summer. It's Shadowhunter girl summer.
Hello. This is your captain speaking. As this is a reading vlog for books written before 2010, I do drop some plot and character spoilers throughout this vlog. I'm convinced I'm the last person to read these, so if you also haven't and don't want spoilers, I advise you click off now. Or turn it on mute and watch my ads. I need money.
Hi, so I finally started City of Bones, and a few things. I am 16 pages in, 3%, and 1, I would die for Simon. I'm in love with him. I get it. Number 2, Jace called her little girl, and if a man called me little girl, there'd be 2 hits. My fist hitting his face, his body hitting the ground. And thirdly, why can't Simon see them? I don't know. Oh, fourthly, why is this fucking third person? For some reason, I was under the impression that this was a first-person universe, and now I'm disappointed.
He also plays the piano. So, he's a heartthrob, that one. That Jace, heartthrob. Parabody or whatever sounds a little to me. You know? Warriors who fight together who are closer than brothers. Hi guys, so I finished part 1 of City of Bones. Focus on that. So now I'm on part 2. And let's do some thoughts. First of all, oh my god! Clary's mom was Valentine's wife? Also, Valentine, bad name for a villain. Just saying. Bad name for an ambiguous villain. Like, I get what she's going for. I get it. It's a bad name. Second of all, Jace, what a jerk. What a douche. I want to beat him up. Simon, sweet angel baby. Isabel. Why? She's so wonderful. I'm obsessed with her energy. I just love, like, the Zoya trope, which is, like, you know, like, the really pretty one that's, like, a little bit mean, and that our main character hates because she has misogynistic tendencies. Like, that girl's always my favorite. The one that we're not supposed to like because of misogynistic tendencies. Clary is bland, but I also don't care. Like, I'm not mad about it. She's fine. You know, like, she's fine. At least she's funny. At least she's funny. At least she's funny. Sorry if this is incoherent. I have a bit of a migraine right now. And I took 3 Advil. But yeah. I get why people like this. I like this. It's going well. I think it's very fun. It reminds me of my youth. And I'm having a good time. Is it going to be a new favorite? Too early to tell. Do I enjoy this? Yes. Am I excited to keep going with this book and the subsequent series? Also yes. I'm gonna keep reading now. Hi guys, so I am like 250 pages into City of Bones. We finally met Magnus. I'm obsessed with his energy. I am obsessed with his energy. I'm obsessed with it. I don't even have anything else to say about him other than I am obsessed with him, and I hope that he's like recurring. I hope he shows up like at least 8 more times in this book, and then in the next book and the following. Like, this man, I'm obsessed with his energy. What else? What else am I thinking? Oh, Simon just got kidnapped by vampires, which I think is horrible, and that's gonna end poorly, don't we think? I think that's gonna end poorly. But he's a rat, and rats are fun. He's currently a rat, and I like rats. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I think it's fun. I'm having a good time. Mindless fantasy reading is my favorite kind of fantasy reading. So I'm enjoying this. It's a good time all around.
Oh, Clary threw a knife for the first time and it lands in a wolf. Oh, she's so good. She's not like other girls. Just kidding. I don't care. She can do whatever she wants. Here's the thing I'm sick of. Okay, first of all, they kissed. Powerful. We love to see it. But here's the thing I'm sick of. Why can't Simon and Jace just be friends? Like, why can't a love triangle have, like, a friend? Like, 2 friends? Why are they always, like, hating each other? I'm over it. I'm over it. Please tell me they become friends at some point in this trilogy. I don't think I can handle it if they hate each other this entire time. Hi, vlog. There's an incorrect Star Wars reference in this book, and so it's a DNF. Just kidding. But I am going to tell you what it is. Spoilers, I guess? So essentially, Simon says, "True, I'd always hoped that when I finally said I love you to a girl, she'd say, 'I know,' back, like Leia did to Han in Return of the Jedi." That scene was in Empire Strikes Back. How dare you, Cassandra Clare? If you're gonna make a Star Wars reference, at least make it properly. Also, I have like 150 pages left in this book, and I'm like, I feel like we're at the climax. But I also feel like something's gonna go horribly wrong right now. Like in the next 10 pages. Because I just feel like that's what's gonna happen. We still have 40% left in a book. I zoned out for 4 seconds, and now Valentine is in the Institute. What is that about? What? Hodge betrayed them? What? I hate it here. I knew this was gonna happen. I mean, I didn't know this was gonna happen, but I knew there was gonna be a plot twist, and now I'm just sad. I liked you, Hodge. I liked you, and you wronged me. Luke's a werewolf. Yes, this was obvious because his name has werewolf energy. I still really enjoy that plot twist, even though I saw it coming. I enjoy it. It's a good time. Okay, I've made it to part 3, and I really enjoy this. Is it a 5-star read? Probably not. Do I still enjoy the heck out of it? Yeah, it's a good time. The world is fun. The cast of characters is really interesting, and they're just all really cool. I like it. I'm enjoying it. What else do I have to say? I don't know, but I really need to pee, so I'm gonna go to the public bathroom and then go home.
Of course her dad is Valentine. And I also like saw this coming from the second they said that her mom was his wife. I was like, oh, so Clary's his daughter. But I'm still vibing. I love a predictable YA fantasy. It makes me feel smart. Also, I just have to say this. Luke is a DILF. I legally have to say it. Not Jace being Valentine's son. Not this energy. Yeah, that happened. Not them being siblings. Not that.
That's a choice. That's a choice. Also, okay, I just have to say this. I don't care how many daddy issues Jace has. Ew. I don't care how many daddy issues he has. Who finds out that their father is like a supervillain and immediately goes, hello, dad? Like, no one is like that easily persuaded by, like, I would be, I don't know, like, there's just, wouldn't he be more mad that he was absent for his entire life? Like, I would. Okay. So I finished City of Bones. Okay. All right. I thought it was a joke. You know, like, I thought it was a joke. When I would see people on TikTok, like, yeah, they're siblings. I thought it was a joke. It's not a joke. I mean, that's a choice, you know? It's not a choice I would have made, but it is a choice. Yeah. How am I feeling about the general story? What I like about this, though, I'm gonna give it 4 stars, the first book, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, is it a favorite? No, but I did really enjoy it. What I really like about it is it's playing into, like, the one thing I always thought was true, is that New York City is full of magical creatures. And so that part of it, and being someone who lives in New York City and has lived in New York City many a time, and I really love that idea that New York City is full of magic, because it is, you know, like any big urban city you go to and you're like, you know, it's full of creatures and it's full of magic. So I really love that aspect of it. Once again, I'm out here and I'm gonna say I prefer the side characters this one. I just think that Clare and Jace are unbearable. Like, I think that Clare is better to me because at least she's nice. Like, that's all I really have to say about her. She's very bland, redheaded YA protagonist of the day, and Jace is a jerk and I don't like him. I can see his appeal, but he's just not my taste. But I love the side characters. Living for Simon. I want more Alec and Isabel. I think they're really fun. I want more. I hope Magnus Bane keeps coming back. He was in that last little bit. I hope he comes back. My favorite character right now is honestly Luke, the werewolf dad, the Dilf, the werewolf. Anyway, I really liked his character. He had really fun vibes, and he's just, I love that, like, really bizarre side character that you're not supposed to sim for, but you do, you know, like, that's just always the one I gravitate toward, and I really like him. What else do I have to say about this? I don't really love the my mom's been kidnapped plot line, but, like, you know, we did it. She's still not awake, though, so we gotta read that in the next book. Yeah, I liked it. I don't have much to say beyond, like, I just neutrally liked it. Like, I get the hype. I'm not, like, best book ever. But, like, I get the hype. I see it. I like the world. I like the side characters. I think I finally understand what it would have been like if I was a Mal anti reading Shadow and Bone for the first time. Like, I think I get it. Like, I can now sympathize with those people. I mean, like, I can't because I love Mal, but, like, I get it because it's me and Jace. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I did thoroughly enjoy this. I found myself just, like, really excited to pick it up every time, and that's always a good sign for me. So I'm going to read City of Ashes now, and then I'm going to read City of Glass, and then this vlog will be over. That was fun. That was just fun. That's all I'm going to say. It was a good time, and it was quick. Like, it felt like a fast read. It was fast-paced, and it brought me back to my youth.
Okay, so I finished the first chapter of City of Ashes. We're jumping straight in, aren't we? Aren't we, Cassandra? Yeah, I'm having a good time still. Still exciting. I like that we're meeting, the Lightwood's mom, whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I'm going to ruin it. But I am
mad at her for shaming her own, like, adopted son. Like, come on. Simon kissed Clary, and, like, good for him. You know, like, good for him. I'm proud of him. What's going on with Simon? He's, like, acting weird. I want to know right now. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. Bye. Okay, so a lot has happened since I last updated you, because I think I haven't read in, like, 3 days. Hasn't been that long, but whatever. Essentially, Valentine now has the sword. Is it the... Oh, I don't remember what the sword is called, but he has the sword. And also Magnus Bane just made, like, the funniest, greatest entrance ever. I'm obsessed with him. Like, I'm genuinely, completely, entirely obsessed with Magnus Bane. And I think it's going to become a personality trait of mine. Okay, bye. Not the fairy queen. Not the fairy queen making Clary and Jace kiss to free Clary from the fairy court. None of this. That's a lot. We don't have time to unpack all that. But I don't like it. Simon's a vampire? Good for him. Good for you, bestie. We love to see it. No thoughts except Luke getting Simon a How to Come Out to Your Parents pamphlet about coming out as a vampire. I think that Luke deserves the world, and if anything happens to him, I will be very upset, because he's my favorite character right now, and I love him. I love that Magnus and Alec are dating. It means everything to me. Thank you. I knew it was, like, they just confirmed it, you know? Like, I knew that was what was happening. I knew this. But I love it. I love it here. Here is where I love it. My favorite thing about reading YA books is when the authors, like, cannot use, like, above PG-13 language or references or whatever. So then they just say things like this. Jace suggested that the cast of Gilligan's Island could do something anatomically unlikely with themselves. Sorry, I forgot I can't read. Anyway, I think that's always really funny, and it makes me laugh every single time, because my brain goes, haha, I know what you're saying. But, like, you know, if I was, like, 13, I wouldn't, you know? So it's really fun to be grown up. It's like when you're watching a kid's movie, and there's, like, a dirty joke, and you're like, ah! Fun. Okay. So I read more of City of Ashes. And Simon, full vampire now. I mean, I think we might have covered that, but I wasn't expecting that, you know? Bold. This Maya chick, she sounds a little shady to me. Alec and Magnus are having some drama because Alec is like, no one can know. And I'm like, bro, everyone knows. Everyone knows. Also, this Inquisitor gal, not a fan. Not a fan. She took Jace to jail just now. And no, Alec just got him out of jail. He, like, just jumped out of the cell, which is, like, impressive, you know? I hope that's a plot twist for later where they're like, oh, he's actually part jumping spider. And then I'm like, whoa, you know? Good and fun, you know? Yeah. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good time. I think Luke is my favorite character. Sorry, not sorry. He's too good. And then Luke, Magnus, and then maybe Isabel. Luke, Simon, Magnus. No, Simon's gotten too whiny. Luke, Magnus, Isabel, Simon, Alec. My top 5. You're welcome. I forgot to say, Simon's been kidnapped by Valentine. Terrible villain name, by the way. And now I'm worried about him. I'm worried about my son. Simon, I hope you're okay. Simon's dead? Like, for real? That sounds fake. Sounds fake. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Not at all. Aw, the Inquisitor died. Right when she was coming around, too. Bummer. Okay, so I'm in the subway station, so sorry for the background noise. But anyway.
So that was an epic thing. So, Jace let Simon drink his blood bold. Valentine escaped again. Bad villain name, by the way. Yeah. Now I'm gonna read the epilogue. At least Luke is still alive. Alec and Magnus have some unresolved tension that they need to resolve right now. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Hi. I just finished. Well, I didn't just finish City of Ashes. I finished City of Ashes while I was on the train earlier, and man, do I have thoughts. Once again, 4 stars. Like, okay, I feel like I should break down my rating scale really fast. Essentially, 5 stars means I loved it, 4 stars means I liked it, 3 stars means I felt neutral, 2 stars means I didn't like it, and 1 star means I hated it, I wish I never read it. Usually I don't get that far, because if it's that bad, I'll just DNF it. Whatever. I actually really liked it. Yes, there were things I didn't enjoy. I don't enjoy that Clare and Jace are siblings, and yet they're also into each other. I think it's weird. But I do enjoy the world building, and I do enjoy the side characters, and I enjoy all the plot twists, and even though I see them coming, I'm having a good time. Like, these are just fun, easy books to read, and that's kind of what I need right now, because I feel like a lot of what I've been reading in the last couple months has been, like, really hard-hitting, like, high pressure, you have to, you know, like, it's just been, like, a lot, and so to read something that's lighthearted and fun and crazy and exciting has been really refreshing. It's been really refreshing. It also just reminds me of my youth. I know I didn't read these in my youth, but they remind me of my youth, because I read a lot of other garbage when I was that age. So I like that part of it too. I really like this world, and I think that's what's going to make this series so fun, is that, you know, throughout all these different time periods that they have these series in, you get to explore different parts of this world, and I think that's what's really exciting about it, and I wish every author who created a fun fantasy world would do that, but alas, here we are. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. I don't know, it was like the exact same effect on me as City of Bones. Like, I enjoyed it. Am I gonna reread it often? No. But I enjoyed it. I'm still, like, team side characters, my favorite character ranking still exists. I can't believe that, like, Luke being in love with Jocelyn was, like, a plot twist. Like, that's not a plot twist. I knew that from the second he came on the screen. I was like, he's in love with her. No man is that dedicated to a child unless he is in love with her mom. Which just solidifies that Jocelyn Frey is a MILF. Let's see, what else? I don't know. I enjoy this. I still don't like Jace, because I think he's arrogant and I can't stand him. I don't like when book boys have the personality traits that I would want to fight them in real life. Like, I want my book boys to not make me want to fight them. Here's my issue with Clare in general, though, is Clare is so caught up with constantly being in a relationship that when, like, at the very end, when Simon breaks up with her or whatever, because they were, like, dating this whole book, which, like, they weren't. They were just best friends, and then they kissed, like, twice. Anyway, so after he, like, broke up with her, because he's like, I am a vampire, I cannot date you, and she was like, okay, time to go rebound on Jace, and then Jace said no, like, before she could even say anything. She was, like, heartbroken. I'm like, girl, you are 16. You've got other problems. You're not only just 16, you're 16 living in, like, this underground demon fighting world. Like, go deal with the real problems. Your mom is asleep. There are bigger issues right now, sis. There are bigger issues. What else do I have to say about this one? I like that Simon is a vampire that can go out in the daytime. I don't know what it means, but I like it. I don't know how he got that. I don't know what had happened, but I like it. Again, obsessed with Magnus's energy. He's quite the man. I love Alec. I love Isabel. I don't have, like, any profound thoughts on this. Oh, yeah, the end when there's the friend and she's like, I know how to wake Jocelyn up. And it was Jocelyn who put herself in a coma, like, girl boss energy. I, too, would put myself in a coma to avoid my problems. Yeah, Jocelyn, you do you, boo. Yeah, that's all really I have to say. Except look at the fit. I already did this in another video that'll come out later, but there's the fit. There's the fit. Really cute. Really cute. I don't know. I think in general, the Mortal Instruments will just be like an average series for me. I'm hoping the other ones, I'm like, yes, you know, but like this one was just average. I don't think I'm going to be like obsessed with it. But I say that about a lot of things where I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be obsessed with it. And then I become obsessed with it. So we'll see. We'll talk at the end of City of Glass. I'm going to start City of Glass today. And then I'll talk to you later. Sup, friends? I am 34 pages into City of Glass. It's wild. This one hit the ground running. But I just am chiming in to say that I am obsessed with this newfound, like, sort of friendship between Jace and Simon, and I hope it stays. I want them to be bros, like reluctant bros, like we hate each other to friends, you know? Big fan of that. You're welcome. Thank you for my time. Thank you for your time. Hello, friends. Good morning. I am 25% of the way into City of Glass. And I am straight up vibing with this book. It's a good time. Oh my god, it just started raining. I love it. Anyway, I'm loving it. But I am sick of Jace. That's all. He's being such a jerk right now, and I don't appreciate it. Personally, I don't appreciate it. I like that we're in Idris, the Shadowhunter home country. I like that we're there. It's fun to explore new areas. I am 100% in love with Alec right now. But like in terms of like, he's like my favorite right now. I like Alec right now, and I like Simon right now. Mr. Daylighter walks in the sun as a vampire. Also, here's what I wanted to say. This Sebastian character, he seems a little sus to me. He's a little fishy. Like, just his energy, he gives me bad vibes. I don't know much about him, but I do know that I don't trust him. You know? Yeah. What else is there? I don't know. I'm sick of Jace being a jerk. Does Jace ever not be a jerk asking for a friend? The friend is me. Yeah. I'm obsessed with the fact that Magnus Bane just kind of like shows up. It's just like random. They're like, oh, we're going to look for someone. And instead of it being who it is, it's just Magnus. And I'm obsessed with him. I am obsessed with him. Nothing more romantic than being like, oh, I love you as a sister. And then making out. Gross. Okay, so I finished part 1. I'm on part 2. And so I still think Sebastian is fishy. Jace has demon blood? Powerful. We love to see it. I hate Jace. What else is interesting? Oh, the Capitol's on fire. Good times. Yeah, that's all I'm gathering. That's all I have thoughts on at the moment. I'm gonna keep reading, though. Sebastian, how dare you? I knew I didn't trust you, but wow! Powerful. I am obsessed with Magnus and Alec. That's all. There's nothing like an underdeveloped queer ship in a 2007 YA book. I think it just hits different. That's a joke, but is it? I may not trust or like Sebastian, but he is making points about how weird Clare and Jace are. Miss Clare, you did not just kill Max Lightwood, Miss Cassandra. Sis, that is not cool. That's not cool. You don't kill the 10-year-old. No! Okay, so I finished part 2. This book is epic. This is like the best of the 3 so far. Jocelyn just woke up, which we love to see. We love that energy. Jace is being Jace again. Can't stand him. Can't stand the stuff. Not even Wensleydale. Yeah, I'm upset still that Cassandra Clare killed Max when he's 9 years old. Like, there's something that irks me when an author decides to kill a character because it's war, people die, and then it's like not even like a major character. Like, I get very frustrated when that happens. Or if they kill someone and then it doesn't have any payoff. Like, you're writing a book, give it some payoff. It's fictional. Let it have payoff. Yeah. So that's irking me. Unless it pays off, in which case, good job. What else? Where's Magnus Bane? I want him to come back. I like Luke. He's such a dilf. How many times have I said that in this vlog? Enough. Yes. Oh, I'm obsessed with Isabel Lightwood. I want her to be my friend. And Clary doesn't bother me like I thought she was going to. I actually kind of like her, even though she makes bad decisions. Let's keep going. Clary has two emotions. Rage and anger. Exclusively. I love when authors, like, have a quirk or something, because, like, every time Cassandra Clare needs to change a scene from 3 people to 2 people, she says, "Can we talk alone?" Like, it's happened, like, 8 times in this book, and every time it just makes me laugh, because, like, it's funny. Oh my god, I can't believe the fact that Clary finds out that Jace isn't her brother is the funniest part of this book to me. I just think that's hilarious. Why does Jace have such a confusing little life? I mean, I get it because, like, we're supposed to be deceived as a reader, but, like, oh my god. Anyway, good times. I feel like I can ship them now. Like, I feel safe, you know? Good. Nice. We love to see it. They're not related. Good times. Good first kiss, Alec. Or first on-page kiss. I assume they've kissed before. Anyway, good job, bro. I'm cackling. Anyway, this whole battle, like, prepping is kind of cute, you know? You pick a partner. It's kind of like laser tag, I guess. Nope, nothing like laser tag. I'm just gonna shut up and keep reading. But I had to tell you that they kissed. Jace, you finally said something funny. Oh, I'm so proud of you, bro. Way to go. Okay, I'll admit it. That conclusion, that, like, I meant the epilogue. I'm going to read it right now, and then I'll come back. But that, like, climactic battle sequence was kind of really dope. I just wish there was more. Like, I wish we got to, like, see more of it. But that was dope. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to read this epilogue now. I'm glad Clary and Jace aren't siblings, because now I can ship them. Hi friends, I just finished City of Glass, and I hate to say that I loved it. I enjoyed this. I liked the way it ended. That epilogue was so fun. I'm happy that Luke and Jocelyn are together. What a dilf. Gotta say it again. Even, like, I did think the big battle was a little anticlimactic, but I was also, like, okay with it because it just worked for the story. Like, it was fine. What I liked about this whole experience was I loved the found family. There was a found family trope, and we all know how I feel about that. Interesting, fun side characters. Like, that's the jam. I love that. And I love an urban fantasy. I know I don't really talk that much about my love of urban fantasy, but it's truly my favorite subgenre of fantasy. I feel like there's something so creative about when an author takes the world we already live in and creates a side of it that is magical. And it just, for me, like, being, you know, someone who lives in big cities, I currently live in New York City where these books take place. So when I walk around and I think, oh, what if it is magical? Because if you've ever been to a big city, specifically New York City, you know that there are monsters running around this city. Like, you go on the subway, you sit near in the little thing and you're looking, And you know there's a monster in the tunnels. I know there's one down there. But it was a really fun, good time. I'm very thankful that Clare and Jace aren't actually siblings. Thank you, Cassandra Clare. I thought I was gonna have to, like, you know, be like, weird about it forever. Simon, still my favorite. I love him. Jace has kind of come around a little bit. I still don't like him. He's not like a book boyfriend for me. He never will be. But I do like him more now than where he was. I think his character development was interesting. And I know that there's 3 more books with these characters, so I'm interested to see how his, like, search for himself comes to play in the next 3 books with him in it. Because he very clearly is someone who finds identity in the bloodline, you know, as opposed to, like, in his friends. So that'll be just, like, an interesting thing to play with in the future, because I think his last name has changed 8 times in 3 books. I do want to talk a little bit about Clary for a second. I don't mind her. I feel like she does have a few moments where she falls into YA protagonist syndrome from 2008, but I also feel like, hey, it was 2008, and frankly, she's a bit of a trailblazer. I also think she's funny. I do genuinely think she's funny, and I think she's a fun character, and I enjoyed her. I had a fun time in her little head, and I appreciated this read. Yes. I had a really good time. Oh, I never said, I think I'm gonna give City of Glass 4.5 stars. So, our final ranking for all of them, City of Bones 4, City of Ashes 4, City of Glass 4.5. So far, City of Glass is my favorite Shadowhunter book I have read. I really enjoyed it. Like, every time I sat down and was like, oh my gosh, I can read City of Glass. I sat down and read 300 pages yesterday. Like, that, I never do that. And so the fact that I was able to just, like, narrow in on it and enjoy it was the funnest. I love City of Glass. I am a huge fan of this. I will be reading The Infernal Devices next in a few weeks, so stay tuned for that vlog whenever that will come out. I don't know. I have a lot of books I'm planning on reading, and I have to wait for my library holds to come through. It's a whole thing. But I will be reading The Infernal Devices next. I have never read those ever. I feel like as I was reading this trilogy, like, there was moments that I remember possibly having read before, because I do think I read these when I was, like, in the 7th grade, but the 7th grade was, like, 8 years ago now. So it was a long time ago, and I don't remember anything. But there were moments when I was reading this where I was like, I feel like I remember reading this. So I do think I've read those before, but I know for a fact I have never read The Infernal Devices. Not a once. So I am very excited to read those, because I know those are, like, the most popular Shadowhunter books. People love those. People talk about them religiously. People say that the 3rd one, is that Clockwork Princess? Yeah. They say that one makes people cry, and I'm interested, because I don't cry in books. I've only ever cried for one book, and that vlog is on this channel. Yeah, so I'm very excited to read those soon, and then get back to the final books of the Mortal Instruments. I don't know, this has been fun. I actually really enjoy the Shadowhunters world. I'm a little bit surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. Wasn't anticipating enjoying it that much, but I did. All right, let's wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Give me all your thoughts on my thoughts on the Shadowhunters. And I will see you in the next chapter.